guys, it's Ash here. Yeah, if you're hearing that, that is my spoon because I'm eating while doing this. This is a team that is featured by James Beck and it's built by HaraldVGC. That's like September 1, 3 weeks ago. I only have gotten to play this today and I'm thankful that uh it isn't unavailable yet. So we have here what he calls a Yarok offense. I don't know if there's a specific term on that, but basically this is a team that features a lot of the core of the Psychic, Ghost, Steel, and Dark. You have Hydreigon with choice specs. Of course, it has the ability Levitate, has Terra Fire, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, and Snarl. Choice specs Hydreigon is pretty fast and can deal some massive damage with that. And it's also a timid nature, so you just fire off all those attacks as you want. Then you have the indeedee with Psychic Surge, which is the anti-priority. You have the Safety Goggles, Hyper Voice, Imprison, Trick Room, and Follow Me. Of course, Imprison for Trick Room, and Hyper Voice, which is prevalent now a lot, especially on Blood Moon. Then you have Gholdengo with Buddha's Gold, Life Orb, Terra Dragon, Mega Train, Shadow Ball, Protect, and Nasty Plot. Of course, you had to make a couple of Nasty Plots, then fire off a powerful Mega Trains with the Life Orb. You do hold in mind that it isn't leftover, so you're not gonna be having a lot of recovery. You have murkrow with Foul Play, Protect, Haze, and Tailwind, Terragos, Evilite, and Prankster, which is pretty standard at this point. Sneasler with Terra Dark, Unburden, Psychic Seed, Close Combat, Direct Claw, Throat Chop, Sword Stance. While the Sword Stance is Sneasler, I'm bothered because it doesn't have Protect. It's fast, and Redirection allows us to set up Sword Stances, and you can fire off a lot of attacks later with Close Combat hitting, of course, the Steel types, Dark Claw hitting the Terra Fairies, and Throat Chop going ham on the Ghost types and the Psychic types. You have the basculegion, of course, with adaptability, Choice Scarf, Terra Gas, Wave Crash, Last Respects, Terra Blast, Grass, and Aqua Jet. Of course, the more popular build is the basculegion with Swift Swim, but adaptability with Choice Scarf still deals massive damage as long as you support it properly. So yeah, that is the team. I'm excited to try this out and let's see how it goes. Oracle. This is quite hard because I could Terra Fire the dragon if necessary. What do we even want here? Mega Train even? Sneasler? I can bring Sneasler in, obviously, for obvious reasons. That would be bad too. Okay. I'm thinking of going Hydreigon and Gholdengo and just going ham with it. Is that bad? Well, if we did KO the indeedee, that would be bad. There's no after you, as far as I know, so I could just go here and the Sneasler. Let's bring the Sneasler in. No supports for the game. Okay, this is what we expected. So what we can do is just simply go for a Snarl. And just go for a Mega Drain. Okay, you can follow me all you want. Snarl did so much damage. Unless that's weakness policy, then they're cooked. Now I could switch into uh the Sneasler for the Hydreigon side, and I could just Nasty Clap, plot. Or I could Snarl. That's Rillaboom. Rillaboom and Torkoal? Okay. If you fake out me, which is definitely going in, yeah, I thought so. You could fake out, but Gholdengo is gonna Shadow Ball, gonna switch back in, then basculegion has last respects. I mean, it's a Rillaboom still, but Hydreigon survives that encounter. Or a Fire Hydreigon even. Okay. Well, Handler. Okay. This is quite interesting. We don't really have fake outs. But we have Masquerada. Which leads me to believe that it's a fast one. I could. This is. I could lead indeedee Gholdengo here. Sneasler at the back because there isn't really an answer to Sneasler. And then Hydreigon. They don't really have speed control, so I'm assuming that they're slow. It's Goldie again. The Philippines, the term Goldie is being used. This is family issue. One of our Olympians has conflict with his family. I don't know, man. I can't comment on that. It's not really my problem. Okay, there's Masquerada, Primarina. I could just follow me here. Follow me, Nasty Plot. It's a free Nasty Plot turn. I need to Terra Dragon though. Oh, it's Pledge. I didn't think of that. Didn't think of that actually. Well, I'm slower, but Masquerada is gonna go fast, so I could just follow me again and fire off a Make It Ray. If it's Pledge, I'm assuming that the second move is Moonblast. So I'm pretty safe with Sneasler and the Hydreigon. If I could just KO this two. Because Masquerada is faster. Okay, knock off. Moonblast. Didn't quite pay out. But I mean, it's... Hey, I'm sorry. I'm talking to one of my students. I teach for a living. It's not that cool, per se, but it's fun. Now I need a Terra Dragon. Now, I'm unburdened, which means I'm fast, but Swamp reduces my speed. I'm hoping that this one could do. Do I Terra Dragon even? It's definitely Scarf. What's the choice here? I want a Terra Dragon. Let's just make it rain and hope that it's faster. Because I could soak up the hours later. The burning jealousy. Figures. Now, here's to hoping that. Oh crap, it's Hyper Voice still? The Sneasler is gonna survive that. Okay. Still have like 3 turns. Well, I do trust. Should have Dark Clawed. Yeah, it would have been much better if I Dark Clawed there. Yeah. Please don't Hyper Voice. Yeah, sure. Now the Snarl needs to fucking hit. Why do you have to survive that? Okay, the swamp. God, man. Yeah. Swear to God, if this does not hit, I'm gonna be mad. Honestly, I honestly forgot that there's an NDD. Like super honestly. That's more than enough to KO. Oh, fudge. Swear to God, if I lose to Snarl, I'm gonna cope. Ah, thank God. Thank the freaking God. It worked. Of course it had to be Sun. Sun Chrome even. What can it actually do here? I don't really have the thing that protects us against. Is it cold here? I just lead Hydreigon plus indeedee. Then basculegion plus sneasler at the back. I'm pretty fast, but they're pretty fast too. And they could set up the room, which must be their number one priority. Seeing this team that is very fast. They lead Lilico. I would just follow me to sleep powder. Try and protect it with safety goggles. You have their own immunity though. So I could snarl. There's still a lot of options. Yeah. They did great. So the goal is to trick room. I could Terrifier, Dark Pulse into the indeedee, then Imprison, making sure that Trick Room doesn't get up, and switch into our faster mons. Sweet. What's it there, Rebels? Okay, Dark Pulse fires up. This indeed is fast. So I'm hoping for a favorable position here. Okay, so Imprison locks up any potential trick rooms. Hydreigon is dead. Sneasler could also go in. It's very good for us. Pulse. I could just Dark Pulse. Nothing too fancy. And Hyper Voice. Can I switch? Obviously, I wouldn't be able to, but I could switch, knowing that I'm faster. Then I could switch indeedee back in. They wouldn't dare to trick room here because indeedee isn't in prison. So it's the least that they would expect. Then I could just last respects. Okay, that's better. That's fine. Okay, now I could switch indeedee back in. Or I could honestly just fire off because I could close combat indeedee obviously, the Ursaluna obviously, and it also prevents us from uh getting hit by a switch onto Torhole. But okay, we have Sneasler here, so Psychic Terrain. No Imprisons up now because we switch. Potential switches include indeedee, or Armor Rouge or Torkoal at the back. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be Torkoal. Now this Sneasler is very strong offensively, and I could just Wave Crash the Ursaluna here. All I really need is to KO the Glade though. Okay, that's good. No switch in, so we're fine. Did we even start the feature right? Wave Crash hits. And it's a matter of switching Torkoal in. Okay. Dude just quit. It's fine though. We get our win. That's gonna be our win. The Imprison plus the switch out play is so nice because they don't expect the indeedee to switch out, so they're gonna be forced to attack. Yeah. We win that. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. The name of the game for this particular uh team is Speed. They have Fast Sneasler, and you also have the Imprison Trick Room of indeedee to prevent mons to prevent setters basically from setting up. Then again, uh, the only viable threat for this team to Trick Room is probably Galate, which is fighting, which resists Hydreigon Snarl. Against Trick Room, Hydreigon has a very good position. It could Snarl, could do a lot of damage, and in a position where the team is particularly slow, you could lead Hydreigon and Gholdengo, and you don't even have the nasty plot Gholdengo. You could just make it rain, then Snarl or Heat Wave, and then hope that you don't miss. Of course, other mons like Basculegion and Sneasler has its niches. Basculegion has Scarf in last respects. Didn't actually get to use it because a lot of my to use it as much because a lot of my games has normal mons, specifically the indeedee, which would just follow me the last respects, which is not very good. Sneasler is very good. Didn't get to use Sword Stance, but Unburden plus Psychic Seed is pretty much cancels out everything. I mean, you could close combat or Caledons with one Sword Stance. You can Dark Cloud the unsuspecting Primarinas. Throw Chop the Ghost types, as long as you go first. Murkrow, of course, there's nothing to be really said about Murkrow. It hazes, it tailwinds. It's basically just an all-out support. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. That is the team. Shout out, of course, to HaraldVGC for building this team, and James Beck for featuring this team. If you want your team also to be featured on this channel, we're doing a lot of features, a lot of teams today. So if you want your team to be featured on this channel, just hit us up. Comment down on our videos, or just go into our Facebook page and chat us up. Message us. That's gonna be it, and see you on the next one. Bye.